Isn't that disgusting? How are people not more upset about this?
I am 22 years old and I am in $91,300 worth of debt and I am filing Chapter 7 bankruptcy today.
Vancouver is a very difficult place to live, unfortunately.
Apparently, Canadians are getting into credit card debt just to buy groceries and put food on the table for their kids. Is this really where we are right now here in Canada? We're going to be taking a look at some clips here, and it's truly disturbing stuff.
Isn't that disgusting? How are people not more upset about this? I actually don't know how people are not more upset about the fact that Canadians are going into consumer debt to feed their children with no plan on how to repay it. Because if I was a parent and had kids, I would feed my kids before I worried about how I was going to pay off my debt. But that doesn't mean it's the right thing that should be happening. Yikes. And now Loblaws is putting police in the Atlantic superstores.
I started seeing that.
I'm gonna be real with you. If I was at like Arthur's and I saw someone stealing, I would be a little hurt by that because that's a local grocery store. If I see a parent stealing at Loblaws, I am turning the other way, 100%. I'm not sticking my neck out for Galen Weston. They must be stealing for a reason. Who am I to get in the way of them feeding their kids?
Honestly, I'm not one for theft, but at this point, and with the way we have rules for thee, or rules for us, but not for them, right? Like at this point, honestly.
I am 22 years old and I am in $91,300 worth of debt and I am filing Chapter 7 bankruptcy today. I've had such a bad financial burden the last couple years, so after meeting with an attorney and doing lots of research, I realized that filing bankruptcy really isn't as bad as it's made out to be, and it was truly going to be my best bet. I decided to file Chapter 7, and truthfully, my consumer debt really is not that bad. A lot of people have it a lot worse.
I mean, unless you're like DJT out here, I wouldn't be advising people to be going into bankruptcy. Because good luck trying to find a rent out again.
Financially, but for me, $91,000 was just too much. It was uncomfortable and I just wanted to get a fresh start. I moved to Texas directly after high school and I made a lot of very irresponsible decisions financially and really dug myself into a big hole of debt. I decided, let's go ahead and file bankruptcy. Let's give myself a clean slate. That way I can stop stressing and I can actually do better. Okay, just to give you a little breakdown of the debt.
Victory has defeated you.
Have you ever seen anybody that is so calm and is about literally at the verge of declaring bankruptcy and yet so calm? Some of these people out here, man, they be wild, and this new generation, I feel like an Odin saying this, but this new generation, I think they're cut out for the way the world is going, right? A world of consumers and basically just debt slaves. She's so calm about the whole thing. And I understand that times are hard, but I mean, we got to help ourselves, right? Like God helps those who help themselves. You can dig yourself deeper. I don't know. Like I can't advise this, to be honest. And that's why I started the clip off by saying, I don't know. Because I just don't know anymore, guys. I just don't know anymore. Now we got folks in Vancouver, the beautiful Vancouver, apparently. They are also hearing it. And there's no surprise, right? Vancouver is one of the most expensive places in the world.
Vancouver is a very difficult place to live, unfortunately. It's beautiful. It's very pricey.
The price of food, the price of all the other things.
For years, housing, food, and transportation costs have pushed people on the West Coast to their limit.
I moved to Dawson Creek because of it.
Some people, if something happened tomorrow and it costs $300, $500, that's it. They're kind of screwed. They don't know if they put food on the table and light electricity in the apartment.
Based on a single family.
Yeah, imagine that, and you can see you can see his breath. So in Canada, like it's not an option to not have electricity or heat. It's really not an option. I understand Vancouver is not as cold as like Ontario and Quebec, but still, you could still see his breath.
Household, it can cost up to $4,900 a month to live in Vancouver. Even with a living wage of $4,700 factored in, that's a nearly $200 shortfall. Debt and financial counselors are now warning that more people are using credit cards to make ends meet.
Oh, it's our number one reason. It's almost 30% of people have said the cost of living is why they're seeing us to file either a bankruptcy or a proposal just to get things back under control again.
According to the latest BC consumer debt study, using credit for essential costs was the top reported cause of debt in 2025.
So I'm going to leave the video here for today, guys, but I'm just going to say one thing, and that is, all I'm going to say is that they don't really care about us. All these people that we voted for, they don't really give a damn about us. And so I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine where we go from here. I really hope. I mean, this sounds really doom and gloom. I understand, and I wish I had better news, guys. But it's not looking good out here. In January alone, we had hundreds of thousands of people literally losing their jobs. Toppled up with like the cost of living, inflation, mass immigration. It's like Michael Jackson, he really had the right idea right when he said, kick me, hit me, you can never break me. Except that they might actually break us, to be honest. But curious to hear your thoughts down in the comment section below. Be sure to give this video a like and a subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.